Tirico, Greg Olson. Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching Greg, and for the players, this moment, they've built so much, and now it's here, a chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, what do we hear? Every team leading up to the Super Bowl. For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Smith red.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Again, it's Edwards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Packers offense going to take over now for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Throwing on second down, Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's going to be third. They need one. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he will have a Packers first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much. But they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Check right.
They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. In motion, it's Golden. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Pitch, cut.
From the gun, it's Love. That pass to the sideline, nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So now this team's offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. They run once more with Edwards. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
And he will go all the way. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown, San Diego. Badgley's extra point is good. And his guys are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. ground. It's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 34. It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready?
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
50.
Now Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hop, 70, hop.
Willis now to throw. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
Daniel Whelan in punt formation for the Packers.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Packers on top. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
From 29. Here's 2nd and 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd and
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And the San Diego 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Edwards. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tyleik Williams is there on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
So,
and
from
9.
37, here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And he will get into the end zone. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown, San Diego. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Badgley's extra point is good. And his guys are on top. It's 14-10.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Right,
that is Musgrave, the man in motion. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Deshaun Hand in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down.
Black, 95.
Back to throw is Love. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
So now this team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. He'll get this out wide, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
San Diego, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, San Diego. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
He'll take it in at the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Packers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down.
Black block.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd down throw for Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 36 yards. And a Packer 1st down.
Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
On the set. Set. Black 40. Ready?
Throwing is Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Now, he'll air one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1 yard gain brings up second.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff to Edwards. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
The Packers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. It is 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Love. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and a long way to go.
Here we go, set. Blue 32.
To throw is Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touch. Green Bay. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Come on, set. 45, 1.
He'll drop to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. This team's offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Complete, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's into the hands of Horton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
San Diego, 1st down.
On the ground, it's Edwards. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. On the give, it's Edwards. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 13. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And a nice job, able to dance away, get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone yet again. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown San Diego. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Badgley's extra point is good, and his guys will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Visitors, 18. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Here's Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Check, pink.
Running is Jacobs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6.
Ready. Black 40. Set.
Here's Love to throw. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Running left is Edwards. He gets free. And he's got another one. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown, San Diego. That's it. That's the Super Bowl record. A game to remember. His 4th touchdown of the night. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Badgley's extra point is good. And his guys are able to extend the lead.
Visitors 18. Mike Badgley sets to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Ready?
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
10 play.
25-yard line.
Ready?
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready?
On 2nd down, Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
22 yards.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Come on. Hut.
He'll step up and run this. A short pickup to the 38. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Yellow. One.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this.
On the double.
3rd down and 9.
Come on. 38. Set. Ready. 60 ready. 60 ready. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. 1st and 10.
1st down, Green Bay.
Ready. 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 Set.
In motion, it's Golden. On 1st down, it's Love. That is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Justin Sternad gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
52 blue.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
A short one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Edwards. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he's not going to get there. The defense, Jim Harbaugh, unhappy with the officials, didn't like that call, and he throws the challenge flag. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half.
33, yellow. Set.
Love to throw it on 1st down. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Love. This one is caught by Reed. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Love to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And it's 3 and out.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Israel Mukuamu. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Here's Badgley for the extra point. He's got it. And his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
42. Visitors 25.
seems ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll start out first down and 10. Now Willis. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The man in motion is Watson. He takes off, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Willis. Back complete to Jacobs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
First down, Packers.
Willis now to throw. Now he'll run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Willis to throw. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
To throw is Willis.
19-yard line.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll be third down. Throwing, Willis. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Bronco 80.
Here's Willis. Got his man at the 6. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Visitors 32.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Jack Panther. Let's go.
A run, it's Edwards. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
2 yards on
Second
the
down,
pickup.
8 yards to go.
Second and 8.
Again, it's Edwards. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
And the San Diego.
And this franchise has done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season, all culminating here in the Super Bowl. And, Greg, I think we can say the best team won the title.
And you think back to the season they had, Mike, where they earned everything on the field. There was ups and downs. There was adversity. And they were such a resilient group all season long. They were battle-tested coming into the playoffs. They put it all together tonight, and they can call themselves Super Bowl champions.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium, making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to a very worthy franchise. Champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.